Hey everybody, it's Dirty Old Patch. This is the flea market finds and one pawn shop find and one thing I got from Tractor Supply Store. Okay, so we drove down to the flea market down in Sarasota and there was no flea market. There was a cop sitting there and there's a big sign that says, "We're closed until next weekend." And that was the flea market I had high hopes for. So on the way back, we stopped at a pawn shop and I got this, which is a brand new pocket worn red bone. It's a 2025, January 28th, 2025, pocket worn red bone corn cob jig, but it's not as dark as that other trapper I got, but it's pretty nice. It's got a little bit, needs to be wiped down. I think they've been looking at it up there. Somebody probably just got it and they just took it up there and hawked it. I got it for 40 bucks, but it's looking pretty good. They probably got it for a present and said, "I want to go sell my case knife to the pawn shop." But anyways, I got that from the pawn shop. Then that was the only thing from the pawn shop. Then we went to the old flea market, and these are what my daughter got. She got this knife. It's a bone handle. It's called a Chief. It's got a pretty cool stamp there. I think it's made in China. I'm not real sure. It's probably like it's pretty straight. It's a pretty cool design. It's got that center liner that tapers. So she got that one from this guy. Piece of paper. She got that one, and then she got this little one from the same guy. It's a Steel Warrior. I'm not sure what model it is. It's brand new. A little Steel Warrior for her collection. She got a lot of cool knives from that guy. And then he gave her this. That was $10 and $6, and he gave her this what do you call this? A wine bottle opener. That was pretty nice of him. She has a pretty cool collection. And she got this. It's called a Buckshot. This is from a different person that she bought it. I think it was $2. It's a Frost Buckshot. It's a little bit big for her, but she's like, "That's a pretty cheap." So it's pretty cool. It's a whiz banger. Buckshot. And then she got this for $1. It's just an old Chinese Swiss Army knife. Something, I think it has a saw in there. Let's see if it's got a saw. It's got a descaler. What is this? Yeah, look at that. It's got a saw. That's pretty handy. We should have took this with us when we went on our hike. We could have tried to get some more fat wood. But it's missing the tooth. No, it's missing the tweezers. Well, that's unfortunate, but this right here, you can put in another knife. Looks like somebody's really picked their tooth out. They must have been eating some ribs or something and got some pork down in their tooth. So we got that. And I only got one pocket knife from the flea market, but it's a pretty good one. 25 bucks. It's a pre-date code, full blade, buck 307. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's got the full, it's just been sitting there. What is that, like the 80s? I don't know, pre-date code. No dots. I think this is an early one. I think this is like a 72 to something, 84 or something like that, 86. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. I'll put it in the description. And then this thing was at the flea market. Well, we got this little Whopper chopper. These are really good. If you ever make tacos, chop up your meat with that. Boy, that works good. And then I got this for $35. It was in there. The same guy who Sophie always buys her little knives from. It had this whole little setup there. It was sitting there. And I said, what do you want for that? And he said, $35. I was like, well, I'll take it. And then I was looking at it, and it's actually a... let me see if I can get that to focus. Dang, it won't focus on the spot I want it to. I think it's Harrington and Richards break top revolver, but it's been blown up. Someone brazed it back together. It doesn't have the ejector don't work on it. The ejector has something to do with this right here. That's how it ejects. So it might just be froze up. So you pull this up to get the cylinder out. I think you got to turn this a little bit. Let me see. Push that. The cylinder comes off like that. So then, I'm not sure what's going on with that ejector, but it does have rifling in it. Wow. That's pretty cool. So I know when you put this back on, you have to lift this up and kind of turn this to get it to go back. And then, this doesn't pop back. I don't know. I thought it was just pretty cool. It's a wall hanger. I already blew up once. Looks like it blew up pretty good. It blew right apart. I think it's a 32. How many does it hold? 6? It's a 6-shot. That's pretty worn out. But that's pretty cool for a flea market find. And then we got this little bank for $10 for Sophie. You gotta pick the lock. She can put stuff in it. It's like a little Fort Knox bank safe. And then the Tractor Supply had this for $19. Usually the dang Zippo almost $19, but you get a can of fluid and extra flints. And I have a couple that needs a flint, so this works out good for me. There's 6 flints there. And a nice Zippo. So I got a new Zippo. I wonder if my Zippo still got fluid in it. Yeah, that's good. I use this one a lot. Or I don't smoke. I just use it for lighting fires when I'm not using fat wood. But I also got some cool stuff coming. This just reminded me of it. I got some stuff coming from Amazon and some stuff coming from eBay. So stay tuned. I should have some unboxings this week. Dirty Old Patch. This is the Flea Market Finds and the Pawn Shop, Flea Market, Tractor Supply. Thanks for watching. Dirty Old Patch, Flea Market Finds.